Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So I'm super excited because I finally got the new Supreme Frost highlights from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I actually picked up 3 colors. So I have Money Honey, Hypothermia, and Wet Dream. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch all these highlights. I'm gonna go ahead and try it on my skin, see what it looks like. So it's supposed to be a baked gel powder hybrid formula, and it's supposed to create a ultra reflective wet skin finish. So I really like highlights that look very wet on the skin. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into all of this because I'm super excited to just try this on my face and see what it looks like. Okay, so this is what the unit carton looks like. So I have right here Money Honey. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch Money Honey, Hypothermia, and then Wet Dream. So right here we have Money Honey, and it is an iridescent green gold with a reflective finish. This is what the highlight looks like when it's opened up, and you guys can see it has the big Jeffree Star logo as well as little stars around. So right here on my fingers, I swatched Money Honey. Okay, so this is Money Honey in direct sunlight. You can see it comes off almost like a wet-like finish. Okay, so now we have Hypothermia, which is an iridescent blue pink with a reflective finish. This is just a quick swatch on my fingers. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what it looks like on my hands. Okay, so this is what Hypothermia looks like. Okay, so this is what it looks like in natural sunlight. So when you go like this, you kind of see a bit of a brown base. You can see, which I'm worried about how that will look like on the skin, but we just really gotta try it out and see what it looks like. Alright you guys, so this one right here is Wet Dream, and this is a blinding medium gold with a reflective finish. I'm probably most excited about this one because I will get the most use out of it. Alright you guys, so this is what it looks like. This is perfect because right now the sunlight is hitting my hand. So right here you have what it would look like in direct sunlight, and this is what it would look like if you were to be indoors. If you're looking for a very blinding wearable gold highlight, this is definitely going to be your go-to. Alright you guys, so I'm ready to just try this on my face. I'm so excited to see what it looks like. I'm going to start with Wet Dream, and I'm just going to go ahead and use this highlighting brush from Morphe. It's a Y14, and I'm going to go ahead and kind of just like swirl it into the pan. Oh my god, it is very, very blinding. Alright, so this side of the face has no highlight, and this is highlight. Like, this is blinding. I like to bring my highlight like kind of all the way up here and just bring it down. Alright you guys, so I am liking what the highlight is looking like so far. With a lot of my highlights, I feel like the only way to get my highlight like to be this blinding is if I spray it with finishing spray or Fix Plus. So I'm going to go ahead and now apply Money Honey and then Hypothermia as well, and I will apply that to this side. I think I'm going to apply Money Honey like up here and then Hypothermia here. Alright you guys, so I'm going to go in with Money Honey, which is gold with a little bit of a green reflect. So I'm going to go in with the same brush. I went ahead and kind of cleaned it off real quick. See on camera, I'm going to go extremely lightly. It like covers the whole brush. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of apply it on top because I still want to leave a little bit of room for Hypothermia. You really just have to go in with the lightest touch and you will get a lot of pigmentation. Alright you guys, so this is what Money Honey looks like. I feel like it looks a lot better in person than it's coming up on camera. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of dim the lights like Jeffree Star did in his video because I kind of feel like that's the reason it is not showing up right now. I have all these lights on and I have natural, and I do have a little bit of sunlight coming in, so I feel like that's why you can't see what I'm seeing. You guys, so this is what Money Honey looks like when I dim all the lights. It looks a lot better. Maybe this highlight would get its full power if you wear this during the evening, and that way you can really see all the green reflex. It's not really that well blended out, but that's because I wanted to leave a little bit of space for Hypothermia, which I'm gonna go ahead and apply right now with the lights still dimmed. Here, I'm just gonna put my flashlight right underneath here. So this is what Hypothermia looks like right underneath here. You can kind of see what it looks like. It is so pretty and it is so blinding, but I am kind of seeing that bit of a brown base, which isn't the most flattering. And you can tell there's a lot of glitter. Like I have some in my hair and you can tell like that's just straight up glitter right there. So if you don't like glitter, then you're not gonna like this highlight. Okay, so I just moved my face slightly so you can kind of see what Wet Dreams looks like with all the lights dimmed, and it doesn't really look as blinding as it did during the daylight. So I feel like Wet Dream looks a lot better during the daylight in direct sunlight. So I feel like Hypothermia and Money Honey, like they look very, very pigmented during the evening. So this would be really great to wear for like Halloween, festivals, anything that you're gonna be wearing during the night. Or if you're just going out to a club, a party, these two colors look really, really good at night. So just keep in mind that it does have that brownish to pinkish undertone. It kind of is almost looking like a blush to me, or like mixing with my bronzer, and then it looks like I have an iridescent highlight on top, but I just want to let you guys know that to keep in mind if you're interested in getting this highlight. Alright, so I went ahead and turned on all the lights. I have soft boxes, a ring light, and this is what Hypothermia and Money Honey look like on one side of my face. And this is what Wet Dream looks like. Overall, the best way for me to describe this is that I feel like this is a bit of a metallic wet like finish. So if you ever try like a metallic eyeshadow, especially like the ones that are in the Pat McGrath eyeshadow palettes, I'm gonna go ahead and show that. So this is the Pat McGrath Sublime eyeshadow palette, and I feel like the texture of these highlights reminds me of this eyeshadow right here, like that very reflective, almost metallic wet like finish. So as you guys can tell, the texture of Money Honey right here and the Pat McGrath eyeshadow, you can see very, very similar textures. I'm really obsessed with this eyeshadow. I use it all the time. But as you can tell, you can see that kind of glittery metallic texture. So I just wanted to show you guys the similarities between the Pat McGrath eyeshadow I have right here and then the Money Honey Jeffree Star Supreme Frost highlight. So some people may prefer to actually wear this on their eyes versus as a highlight. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my final thoughts on what I think about these highlights. So as you can tell, a little bit goes a long way. So this highlight will probably last you a really long time, even if you're wearing it every day, even if you're wearing it all over your face, even on your eyes. It's probably going to last you a very long time because a little bit does go a long way. It is a little bit more pricier than his regular highlights. This is $32. There is a little bit of glitter. It is very, very blinding. It is very metallic, and it does give you that wet like finish. Also, you guys did see how I swatched it to the Pat McGrath eyeshadow. I have been looking for like another formula very similar to that Pat McGrath eyeshadow. And then the only thing I will say is that Hypothermia does have a bit of a brown base. So overall, if I were to recommend to you guys which color to get, I would definitely recommend Wet Dream just because it is so wearable and so blinding, and I just feel like having a beautiful gold highlight is so useful, especially for everyday wear makeup. So as for the other two, I do really like, but I do feel like I would wear it more for like a festival or at night, or I feel like I would wear it like as an eyeshadow look. So overall, those are my final thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What do you think of the highlights? Which one was your favorite one? Which one did you pick up? So make sure to subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram at beautybydreav because I do post a lot of beauty pics there, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.